That was a weird game, though. A lot of 2-on-1s and 3-on-2s, a lot of chances. Yet it was only 2-0. Is that the way you saw it too? A lot of chances you gave up both teams, right?
Yeah, the second period was a little too back and forth for me. We're a little defense were pushing a little too much, and no forwards were covering for them, and then it goes back and forth, and you never know what's going to happen. So not quite how we wanted it in the second period. I thought we were able to control it. I don't think they had any odd mans in the third, maybe one. So, not exactly how we wanted it, but again, opportunities where we could have jumped out to a bigger lead. Yeah. Glad the guys didn't get too frustrated.
Sure, yeah. If you score 1 or 2 early, you think that's a different game then?
I think so. I mean, we certainly had some good chances, some good zone time. Just got to continue on 3-on-1s and whatnot. Instead of that extra pass, just kind of simplify things for us now. And, we never want to be going back and forth, chance for chance.
Sure. DeSimone gets his first goal. How good is that for a kid? You don't want it to go on too long. I think it's 10 games without finally potted one. Right?
Yeah, guys like he doesn't get a ton of ice time, and when he's out there, he's not in prime offensive situations for him. And all the other rookies, it's kind of, get your feet wet, learn the league, survive a bit, realize that you deserve to be here. But, he's a great guy. He's unbelievably positive on the bench. And, great play by Burke to get it to him. And, just a great release by Jonah to get that. He looked like a 20-goal scorer.
For sure, yeah.
Glimpse of the future with those two.
Absolutely. And Dylan, solid as a rock at the end there, because that could have been a different game without him with those saves at the end.
Yeah, rock solid. Rock solid for him. I thought he looked big and confident all night long. Made the big save when we needed it. Just looked like a real solid veteran goalie. It was great to see him hold on, get him that shutout.
Him back last week, Roberts this week. Nice to finally start to see what your D may look like. Yeah,
I think it's it's night and day. Really, you can just poise. It's other than goalie, it's the second hardest position to play is defense, and you need your older guys. And I thought getting those guys back, just a huge calming force for us. We're breaking out smoother. We're starting with the puck cleaner. It's just it's no secret for me. It was just nice having those veteran guys back. Guys you've been through with before, guys you can count on.
You shutout kept them off the board tonight. Would you consider this your most complete game of the year?
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, second period got a little loose for us with the back and forth chances, but I thought the first period could have been one of our better periods of the whole season. And then as a complete game, I think it was. I think right from Stevie on out, guys were I saw the shot chart there in the third period. A lot of their stuff was from the outside, and with Stevie and Spragley, these guys are going to save those. So definitely, good complete effort.
Another 40-shot night for you. Is this 40-shot thing, because this is the second time in a row now, is this like an objective on a nightly basis, or just a reflection of how good offensively this team might be?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's
there's another shot.
Obviously, we like to shoot the puck. We want to make sure that we're kind of protecting it in the offensive zone, not just throwing it away. And when we can control it and use our D and get our D involved and get shots through, and shots on special teams, it just helps. It's not something that we set out and say let's get 40 shots, but whenever you're getting 40 shots and you're keeping them, around the 30 mark, it's usually a good indicator on, how the pace of play is going.
Flint, Saginaw this weekend. Michigan's traditionally been a little bit difficult for this team. What do you guys have to do to keep this going?
Yeah, it'll be tough. It'll be a tough trip. A lot of travel out of country. Everything's different. Saginaw's a good team. Never easy to go in there, so that's going to be a battle. Then a quick turnaround with Flint. Flint's not going to go. They're not going to go 0-68, so they're going to win, and we just got to make sure it's hopefully not against us.
I just question of my own. I'm doing a story on Keel. How's his season gone so far?
You know what? He's been great. Coming back. He's had a busy summer with Team Canada and combines and rookie camp, development camp, main camp, draft, everything. World Juniors in the summer. He's played a ton of hockey the last 6, 7, 8 months here. So I think he's been great. I think tonight probably could have been his best game of the season, his most complete game. I mean, I don't even know if he got any points or not. Maybe he got an assist on the empty net goal, but just rock solid defensively, physical. Always a threat. He really does the little things. You can tell he's a guy who cares. So it's we're real lucky to have him.
I mean, his attitude. He seems to be much more relaxed. Like, this is his game and this is, his time. And I just noticed a difference from, when the first year out.
He's been fortunate enough to play a lot right from day one here, and last year is a ton of pressure on guys, expecting to be a high draft pick and, all the pressure and the scrutiny that comes with that. I think for him it's a little bit of, okay, I've gone through the draft process, now I can just play. I'm in my third year now, I've been around this league, I've seen everything, and it's time to dominate. And he has the ability to dominate every shift, and I know, there's no reason why he isn't a top 5 scorer in this league.
And does he have a shot at the World Junior team? Is he still in that kind of flow?
Absolutely, he's playing in both the Canada-Russia games, so that's an indicator that they want to look at, and he's close. It's a 19-year-old tournament, so I think he's still a bit of a long shot, but a guy like him as an 18-year-old, I wouldn't be surprised, bring him as a 13th, 12th forward type thing, and then give him some experience for next year. But do I think he should be on the team? Absolutely, but I'm not picking it, and it's a great honor for all the guys that are playing in that Canada-Russia game.
And they seem to use him like as a defensive forward, like he kills penalties and stuff for them. It's an interesting kind of dichotomy with what happens here.
Exactly. Well, you look at all the guys in the NHL, most of them put up big numbers in junior. It's the guys that can adapt are the guys that make careers out of it, and the guys that can't adapt seem to, be pointing fingers on why they never stuck. So Akil has that ability, Jonesy has that ability. These are guys that can play, offensive, defensive, they're full, complete players, and that's what the NHL wants, especially for young guys. There's only, how many top 6 jobs in the whole world in the NHL, right?
Okay.